Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your May general reading. I am doing personal readings, and information about that you can find in the description box below. Thank you to all for your comments, appreciations, feedback, and generous donations. I am deeply grateful and humbled. It is an honor to serve you. So I am going to start off with your general energy. And I have the Fool here. This is auspicious. At least I'm feeling that way. It has actually taken you years and years of healing and building up authentic courage. That means looking at your behaviors, uncomfortable behaviors, masking behaviors, hiding behaviors, and really doing the work to invest in yourself, to look honestly, to be honest, and to trust and have faith in your ability to pursue your own dreams. You are now at a place where you understand you're on your path. And so this ability to take a risk feels already something that you are practiced at. Only now, the risks you took in the past may have seemed easy if they were escape from something that was uncomfortable, a failure, a disappointment, a heartache. A fear of being successful for many of you Sagittarians. Now there's a sense of not fearlessness, but courage and trust that that you can face down any obstacle, and you know how to leverage, recognize any opportunity that comes your way. You don't need a goal. You simply know that staying on your path and following your heart, pursuing your bliss, is your path of liberation. And this is just stunning. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, the way others see you, the Moon card describes the very process I was describing that has prepared you for the Fool's journey. So you have indeed become familiar, I won't say friendly, but familiar with your unconscious waters. Instead of being fearful of the experiences that were uncomfortable, of those behaviors, the conflict, the trauma that you have pushed down, you've repressed, by actually confronting that, looking at it, you've learned to use your dreams, use your meditation, your prayers in order to access those ancestors and guides that are here, you now understand, to help you, that are giving you that sense of support and appreciation of the growth you've made, that are cheering you on, that see how hard you work and are rewarding you with information, guidance, a sense of protection. And that is what's armoring you with, if I can face this down, if I can allow myself to purge the tears, the heartache, the disappointment, the humiliation, the embarrassment that I've suffered, the rejection, then I can face down anything. And as a result of having purged that, I'm feeling marvelous. I'm feeling connected, feeling embodied. I don't have to run off to the circus because I've got the circus right here in my own soul. So this is a beautiful transformation. In the first house, the Ace of Cups. And it is the sense of humor that is a temperamental characteristic of Sagittarius. the ability to laugh, to find the silver lining, to be optimistic, to be a cheerleader for others. That quality is actually coming in to heal you. With this comes a large dose of self-respect, as you have been shown by your guides, by your ancestors, through your hard work, how much you have achieved, how much good you do in the work, how much love you bring into a room. Even if you are a solitary bachelor, your life is filled with love. You are passionate about your direction, your gifts, and you bring that into any situation. It's a sense of warmth and a sense of acknowledgement about who you are rather than who you're not. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your soul, your history, the Hermit card is really about the research I sense you're doing as you look within for connections to your ancestors. The ancestors, even relatives who have passed, including cultural or historical figures that you resonate with, researching that, you're looking for a connection to home. That connection to home is this right to be who you are. And you know that you have that, but you're searching down that information because it's helping you to understand the greater arc of your experiences so far. Being alone, being comfortable with that, how you gain wisdom, what makes you a sage, what makes you reach for the stars, what makes you philosophical or want to support others who are struggling. In the seventh house, this is almost all major arcanas, is the Lover's card, which is describing this journey that you have gone on within and the consequent unity that you have provided for different aspects of your being. So your masculine and feminine side, not gender, but principles, are united as you have practiced and discriminated among the various experiences and relationships in your life, and now understand how to choose something for long-term benefit to you, how to choose someone, how to choose reciprocity in all of your experiences, in partnerships, with groups of people, with a goal or a vision that you have. How does that feed you back in response to the effort you put into it? How can a relationship support your goal and even join in with you on an individual basis or on the basis of individual gifts to work towards a common goal of growth, of expansion, of abundance? If this reading is resonating with you, Sagittarius, please like this video. Share this with someone who might find it useful. Comment below and subscribe to Pacific Tarot, my channel. And I pulled the gratitude card. I always love seeing this image. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Gratitude is one of the things that I believe that you've learned to deepen in your own personal consciousness, in your own awareness, anchoring it in your subconscious allies and energies that motivate the vast majority of our decisions and actions, right? From the flora and fauna of Africa, I pulled the bush elephant. You are in control. Trust and rely on your strengths. Let your wisdom and intuition guide you. I'm liking this flow, Sag. In the Ace of Cups in the first house is clarified by the Moon again in the second house and the Emperor in the third house. Yes, it's almost as though the sunny demeanor, cheery, lighthearted, vagabond, youthful demeanor of Sagittarius is being replaced by the value of what you don't see. What is underneath that? What has that attitude helped facilitate in terms of your personal growth? It is that ability to see what is good in others, to recognize that your feelings must be listened to. They validate your experience. When you think you should be happy and you're crying, that should tell you something. And so you've learned that not covering up your feelings, not always being sunny and light, but really looking at your feelings, being in your body, so that you can register those things that are best for you and those things that are not serving you. And as a result of that, you have come into a better control of your emotions, better control of your own resources, so that you know you can't control the world, you can't control the opportunities and challenges that you face, but you can control your response to them. And that includes taking responsibility for your experiences, knowing that you have responsibilities you have experiences to a large degree as a response to those things you have created, those opportunities you've embraced, those challenges you've pursued, or those things that you have not chosen. So that ownership makes you sovereign, embodies your experience so that you're fully powerful. You're marshaling your unconscious energy so that you can guide them, focus them, direct them appropriately, so that they're not moving you around. They're not driving you. The Hermit in the fourth house is clarified by the Three of Cups in the fifth house and the Ten of Swords in the sixth house. You have found a lot of support among your chosen family. This can include family members, but you have a tribe that you've established, and those intimates are those relationships where you can be vulnerable. In fact, that's the strength of these friendships, is that they offer support. And you too offer support through your own experiences. Oftentimes, those failures, those mistakes you've made, when you've been vulnerable and it hasn't worked out, learning from that, telling that story of overcoming those obstacles is part of the safety and protection that you provide each other, with a place to share those stories. In your house of habits and routines, ways that you keep yourself healthy and energized, you continue to be in the throes, like so many of us, of releasing an old set of beliefs or expectations about us, about what we can do, about who we are. And that, in this case, is taking daily work. The old beliefs are emerging constantly as you've moved into this facility around your unconscious feelings and experiences, that unconscious support. Then you are ever empowered to knock these down like bowling pins, so that this is constant, continuous work. There is no linear beginning, middle, or end to the work that this entails. But this is all all in preparation, all clearing away the past so that you can move on with confidence, lighter, loving, respecting yourself, owning what you do well, owning your gifts, and being grateful for them. All the experiences that you accumulated that didn't work out taught you something. All those failures just meant more times that your success would be assured. The Lovers in the 7th house is clarified by the 3 of Wands in the 8th house and the Empress in the 9th house. So we've got a nice run of 3s here. I like that. 3s are about creating something. That beautiful triangle is stable, but it's inspired, right? Body, mind, spirit. However, you want to look at the various layers that comprise the things that we want to create, we want to put forward into the world. The way that you are generating ideas for your expansion, for your growth, the way that you're being supported for whatever enterprise or activities that you are refashioning, reshaping, reworking so that you can move out into a less than familiar world with the same sense of abundance, of transforming the resources that you find in a way that generates abundance not just for yourself but for others. The way that you've learned to receive love, not just give love. You're loving, you're warm, you're sunny, you're funny. That level of illumination and cheer is something that you are learning to receive. You have a right, you deserve to receive the rewards, the joy in exercising your passion. The Moon in the 10th house is clarified by the 6 of Wands in the 11th house and the World card in the 12th house. So the Lovers and the 6 of Wands are describing a level of victory. And that victory I take very literally to be this monumental effort in the healing process to release the past. This, I can personally testify, is difficult. You have a busy, restless mind. You're energetic. You may have many projects, but what cycles through your mind, often almost uncontrolled, is old stories about the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Because you've become so facile in staring down difficult things, it's almost as though once you've tapped into this unconscious resource of support, it's difficult to turn it off, but you must. And that is what I see you being victorious over. Rather than churning through old experiences, you are pointing yourself in the direction of a goal. You're collecting your allies and support, and you're being victorious as part of the team so that you lift the team as well as yourself. But it's not the victory that is so important to you as much as it is the recognition by your peers, your teammates, your allies, your collaborators, that you're demonstrating in your life, in your lived life, that your contribution to a collective effort brings rewards for everyone. And when you do it as well as you uniquely can, as a cheerleader, not only doing your part, but cheering on everyone else, that recognition from your peers is what's meaningful to you. That's what's giving to you. That's what you're learning to allow yourself to receive. You have many talents, many ideas, many gifts to contribute, and you do it in a loving way. The World card in your 12th house is a pretty natural progression to this journey that feels like a summary of your current healing process. So that the world means you've closed out this journey and all the attendant parts to it. I don't see personalities here. And that leads me to believe that your relationships, you're finding the gold in those relationships, whichever relationships exist for you. Those relationships primarily of support and collaboration. but the world indicates that you are not only being recognized and acknowledged for your achievements, accomplishments, whatever they may be. You know that this has all been in preparation for the next fool's journey, the next level up. I'm going to finish this reading, Sagittarius, with a crystal oracle, and hope that you've enjoyed, gotten something from this reading today. I pulled the Iolite, and the mantra for this card is shift your money mindset. I like that. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.